All right, I would try a couple of things and see if they work. The first one would be go to your Revit. So this is my Enscape, and pick the material that's not really showing. So I'm going to use this copper here in the center. And if I edit type and edit and go to the copper, if it's in a template that kind of looks truncated like this, then what you're going to want to do is duplicate it. So right click on the appearance and duplicate as generic, and it will duplicate that, right? And it'll put it out here, and then I'll come in, I don't know, maybe it's an orange copper. And then it'll expand it. And then you can click OK and click OK and click OK, and then see if that helps bring the material into Enscape better. Like if you can see it better, you can see it's showing up a little bit better. The other thing would be if it can't find the maps. So if you have a map on something, so for example, if I go back to Revit and I pick this, let's pick the concrete and edit type, right? And I look at that concrete, it's a concrete board formed, and it's the concrete cast in place formwork is what's being put on it, right? Sometimes Enscape, I don't know why it loses the pathing for it. So what you can do is go to your Enscape tab and go to the Enscape material editor and go find that material. If you can't find it, then it needs to have the first thing done to it. Like it has a template on it. It has to be duplicated as generic. But here's the board form concrete. If there's like a orange thing here where it says I can't find the material, then what you'll need to do is actually click on this guy right here, and oops, maybe not that guy. Let's go back. Click on the picture. No, there it is. Where's the... Oh, and there's a little folder right here. It'll have like an orange thing here, but if you click on the folder, it'll open up your file system, and you'll have to go get that. And most likely it's in this folder here. So you'll have to navigate to Program Files, Common Files, Autodesk Shared, Materials, Textures, 3, and then Mats, right? So if I was going to go to it from the beginning, if I go to my C drive, you would go to Program Files, Common Files, Autodesk Shared, right? And then scroll down to the Materials and go to Textures and go to 3 and go to Mats. And then you would have to find that material in here. So if I went to, let's see, CON, see if it'll find, oops, okay, I'll just have to go. So it's going to be concrete board formed, right? So if I scroll down, I'll have to find whatever material is supposed to be on that. So concrete cast in place. Maybe it was board formed concrete. No, I can't remember. But you'll have to find it in here. Cast in place. There it is. Concrete cast in place formwork. And you'll have to pick it here. So you'll have to left click on it and open it, right? And then it will show up here. So again, if I click on this guy and navigate to it and go down to the concrete again, concrete, right? You'll see that the concrete has, this is the bump map, and this one without the bump is the regular one. So if I click on that and click open, it'll put that in there and it'll correct itself. So those are the two things that I think might be the issue. Once you close that, and then it should, it will show up, in Enscape. If neither of those fix it, I'll put a link in the email, and I may have to take a look at it through Zoom.